Hey guys, so today I am doing my very first Halloween tutorial. Today I'm doing a mermaid inspired look. It's very simple, but also it's very doable, and you can also change out the colors to do like a fairy or a butterfly or something. I absolutely love Halloween. Halloween in fall and October is my favorite time of year, and I love to kind of do some stuff that's like crazy for Halloween. So I decided to do a Halloween series, and I'm going to be trying a couple of new looks out to show you guys, and also I'm going to recreate some of my favorite costumes that I've done in the past. I always like to do stuff that nobody else is going to think of and completely DIY it, so I'm going to be replicating some of those for you guys in the coming weeks leading up to Halloween. So if you want to see how I created this pretty awesome aqua mermaid inspired tutorial, stay tuned. Bye. Okay, so now I'm going to get started. I've already primed my eyelids with Benefit's Don't Stay eyeshadow primer because when I was doing this eye, I accidentally pumped a little too much, so I went ahead and primed this eye. And I just primed, of course, from my lashes to my eyebrow and also along my lower lash line. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Using my Coastal Scents Original 88 palette, I am first taking, I can't get it open, this white color, which right here, which is the lightest color in the palette. So just using a normal eyeshadow brush, I'm using this as a base. I'm going to keep it mainly like in the inner corner of my eye and kind of just doing just a tiny bit of coverage all over the rest of my eye, just as like a base. So kind of focusing more so on that inner corner, and then just kind of lightly bringing it over the rest of the lid, just to kind of set that primer. If you hear a weird noise, my dog is just scratching herself, and now she's getting up on the bed. Oh, there she is right there. You see her butt. Heidi, you are making too many noises. Okay. So again, just mainly that inner corner. Kind of want to pack it in a little bit, not too much, but enough. Okay, and then with my same Coastal Scents palette, I'm going to be taking this kind of, it's like a deeper turquoisey color. This one right here. I was originally going for like a light green, but I couldn't find one that I liked in any of my palettes. So, but this one was kind of the look I was going for. So this is, we're gonna do almost like a strip up the center of the eyelid from the lashes to the brow. So you want to start like right on the outside corner or outside edge of your iris, and just apply that, and just kind of it's like a color blocking kind of thing. It doesn't have to be perfect because it's going to be blended out later. But then I also run it along the brow. I feel like I'm getting a cold, so if I start sniffling a lot, I'm sorry. So run it around the brow. And then I'm going to also just cover the rest of the lid with that, but don't go past the crease. You literally are only doing a strip as wide as your iris. But I'm going to go ahead and cover the rest of the lid, just not going up past that crease. Oh, whoops. Jeez, this is why I can't have nice things. So you're just going to kind of keep going until you get the color you want. You don't want it super dark. You just want kind of like this nice, lighter aqua color. Okay. So so moving on. The next color I'm going to be using is out of the new Urban Decay Vice 2 palette. I just got this the other night. I originally went to Ulta just to look at it, and I kind of fell in love with it, so I got it. I will have to do a separate video about this, though, because it is just an incredible palette. But the color I'm using, it has a dual-ended Good Karma brush, just like the Naked 2 palette. So you have like a flat, regular eyeshadow, and then kind of like a rounded, tapered, almost blending brush. But the color I'm going to be taking is this deep blue called Madness right here, which is right here. And it's really shimmery. So, to avoid all the fallout or fall down that you get with a lot of shimmery colors, I have somewhere, I have misplaced it. I'll just get another one. I usually take just a little cotton round. You know, I got these at, I think, Target. I use these to remove my eye makeup. But you just put that like right under your eye, and that's going to help catch any fall down, so you won't have glitter all over your face. So you're just going to start where that other green ends and just start packing that on. And again, up to the brow. And I kind of mix it with the green right there. Oh, that was blinding me. The mirror and the palette was blinding me. You're just going to kind of start sort of blending it with the regular shadow side of the brush. But I'm going to get a sharp edge, a sharp, clean edge. So I'm going to take can't talk tonight, a other brush, and I'm going to hold that at the angle that I want and just apply like that. That's going to help you get a really sharp, clean line. Just kind of blend that out. Like that. Oh, it's not as sharp as I wanted. Well, that's okay. And so you're just going to kind of start with I'm using just the other side of the Good Karma brush. Just start blending the two colors together very lightly so that there's not like a huge color block thing going on. You're just kind of run that dark blue into the crease also. Jeez, making a mess over here. And just keep adding until you get to the combo that you want. I just pat on when you're using very heavily shimmered colors or glittery colors. Patting instead of like, you know, rubbing back and forth also helps reduce fall down. Urban Decay used to be like very notorious for like really bad fall down. Like a lot of my old vintage Urban Decay shadows have the craziest fall down. But they reformulated their shadows and they're not as bad, but as you can see, you still get a teeny bit. I think this is mainly just bumping up against it, but and again, just kind of blending those two together. Very slightly. Okay. This guy away real quick. So I'm just going to kind of go back through with just a little bit more of that green. Just, you know, where some of the blue may have taken over a little bit. Just kind of reapply it. Just kind of blend it. And again with the white. Just adding a little bit more. Just so it's not so super dark in the inner corners. Okay, so the next thing I am doing is I'm going to be taking actually a combination of two eyeliners. The first one I'm using is NYX Sapphire. This is number 913, and the second one is 926 Electric Blue. So I'm going to be lining my tight line, which is the upper waterline, with the sapphire color. And this is the first time I've used it, so it's very, very sharp. I hate that when it's like a brand new eyeliner. It's super sharp. Especially when you're doing your waterlines or your tight line. So it makes my eyes start watering. Okay. So once you do that, now I'm taking the electric blue and I'm going to be creating like a cat eye with it. So just kind of pulling the eyes shut, just going back and forth. It doesn't have to be super, super neat unless you're kind of, you know, perfectionist, but I just did it kind of rough just because you don't see it as you would like a black liner because it kind of molds in, like you can tell that it's there, but it kind of blends in with the other colors, so it doesn't have to be absolutely perfect. So I just kind of just wiggle it back and forth. And then I line it against that sharp edge that we created. I think this eye is smaller than this one, so this eye like always looks really, really good, and then this one's like my problem eye, like nothing ever looks good on this eye. It doesn't work as well. Okay. Bop. So next I'm taking my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. And, well, actually, first I need a Q-tip. Oh, crap. Just keep knocking everything off. First I need a Q-tip to kind of clean up my lower, my waterline. Just to get some of the sapphire eyeliner that kind of like went down on my lower line. So now I'm going to line my waterline with the milk. Just like that. Whoa. And this kind of like opens your eyes, makes your eyes look a lot bigger. And then again, using the sapphire, I'm just going to line right under my lashes. Oh, can you see? Oops, not bad. And I'm going to connect it with this out here, so it's all kind of smooth transition. Looks like that. I'm actually going to add a little bit more on this side. Hello. And to keep that milk, because it is kind of like a eyeshadow marker, not marker, but crayon. I'm going to, it's not a powder, so I'm just going to set it with what's left on my brush with the white powder I used on the inner corner. Very gently, don't poke yourself in the eye. Next is mascara. I didn't curl my eyelashes. I completely forgot. So I'm not going to do it on this eye either. But I'm using the MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash. And this is in the Riri Loves MAC packaging, which is the new fall line or fall collection from MAC. So I'm just going to give my upper lashes a nice coat. You probably can hear my dog cleaning herself in the background. She's so gross when she cleans herself. I'm sorry, guys. Hopefully you can't. MAC has some of is like hands down the best mascara I've ever used. My regular everyday mascara, which is the Studio Fix mascara, and now this is like the first time I've used it tonight and I'm already in love with it. And the packaging is super cute. Yeah, stay. Doesn't want to stay up though. Alright, so next I'm going to kind of do the illusion of scales. There's a lot of tutorials where you can get, they have this like stencil or something that you can make it actually look like scales, but I didn't do that. So I'm just kind of going to give the illusion of scales. So what I'm taking is 2 of my NYX roll-on shimmers. This one is blue and this one is platinum. And what I do is I'm taking the blue first because that's like the main color, and I'm just rubbing it on my hand. And you can see I love these roll-on shimmers. I have pretty much all of them, I think. And then just taking a regular shadow brush, this is actually like a bigger brush, and I'm just gonna pack that shimmer on there. And I concentrated mainly just on my temple. And you just kind of want to... I did kind of, if you can see, like a triangle shape. Just kind of going up. Not like super triangle, but it kind of rounds out like right at my hairline and then comes down. So that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to do it kind of lightly above my brow. Heidi, so gross. And just really pack that color on, or that shimmer on. I love mermaids. Like, I'm obsessed with mermaids. I'm a Pisces. So I'm a water sign. I've always been a water baby. Like, I love the beach. I love the water. I love swimming. And I remember when I was a kid, I used to, every time I went to like a pool or to the beach or something, I always pretended I was a mermaid. And, you know, Little Mermaid is my favorite Disney movie. And I love mermaids. And we go to the Outer Banks all the time. I kind of change the shape of this one. So I gotta kind of match this one. But, every time we go to the Outer Banks, I always have to get something mermaid. And a lot of times I get it at the Christmas store that's down there on Roanoke Island. And I always get mermaid ornaments. So I have like tons of them. And I never put them on the tree. I think some of them I put on the tree, but most of them I just have like around my room. Like the one I just got is on my key rack. But I absolutely love, 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 love mermaids. I think everybody does. How can you not love mermaids? They're amazing. Okay, so I've got the blue on, and I'm just going to, you know, kind of soften it up a little bit and blend it out a little bit more with my finger. I'm a little blurry real quick. And then I'm going to take the platinum. I'm just going to put a little bit again on my hand. And then I'm just going to use my finger to dab this on. Just get it all over your finger and just kind of dab all over that blue. Just to kind of lighten it up a little bit. You can even do it on the inner corners as well. Anyway, so that is my mermaid look tutorial for Halloween. For hair, all I did was, I doubt you'll be able to tell because it's really hard to tell because I have darker hair, but I just kind of crimped some of my hair, just a very light crimp. I think it already fell out just because I did it so light. So I didn't want, because the crimper I have is like the small, it's like a crimper, like 80s crimper. But I did like a half ponytail and put in a fish braid, or excuse me, fishtail braid. So it's just very loose and kind of messy up the top, and then I've got this fishtail braid, and then I had it crimped, but again, they just fell out. So that is my mermaid Halloween tutorial. This is just kind of a simple, you know, aqua tutorial, but anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, thumbs it up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel while you are here. Also, don't forget to check out my Facebook, facebook.com/JennyBeesBeautyBuzz, and check out my blog, jennybeesbeautybuzz.blogspot.com. If you do want to see more Halloween tutorials, or if there's a specific look that you want me to do, put it in the comments, and I will see you guys later. Bye!